What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on F1 24 for the 2028 season. It is the finale season and we're back down under in McLaren for hopefully a good race in Australia. And we haven't had the best of luck in recent times in Australia, of course. But we're in a new team. We're at McLaren. We've won the first round in Bahrain. And we're going to cook from now on. Obviously, P7, P5, where's that? We haven't won yet in Australia. We need to win in Australia. We have to win in Australia, as with McLaren. But it was a very good race yesterday. Last video, I am not awake yet. But it was a very good race in Bahrain, obviously winning for our debut for McLaren. As I mentioned in qualifying, I think it was, the car is not good to drive at all. It's not very good to drive. It hasn't got enough traction on it. It's just extremely bad on traction, but we get all of our upgrades, significant upgrades, DRS, front wing. We just don't have that traction for the car. It was like getting used to the.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
It was like us getting used to that Ferrari. The Ferrari wouldn't turn when you needed it to turn. But there's a lot of things pointing towards an interesting title fight. Obviously, the Mercedes are looking really, really competitive. So is one of the Aston Martins, and our teammate just had, I think, an unfortunate qualifying and not a very good race. But let's go for the qualifying for Albert Park. Let's go. Right, guys, you join me in qualifying down under in Albert Park, Australia, and we're hoping for something good. I can't really say oh, the car is a lot better. Jeez, that was okay. I was very shocked to go through that corner so easy. As we approach the penultimate corner, it's going to be a fantastic qualifying. The upgrades that we have produced and Oscar has produced has worked wonders. I'm going to cross the line to take pole in down under. Whew. The car feels so loose. It's so good. It's just, you can just pop it in a corner. It's like the Ferrari in our later stages of the season. But a 1-2 from McLaren.
For the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
George Russell, Carlos Sainz P3 and then George Russell P4. I think they're going to be the main protagonists this season, especially Aston Martin. I don't think Ferrari is going to be a massive challenge, unfortunately, because but they gave the debut to Enzo Fittipaldi. So obviously Enzo Fittipaldi is obviously with kind of the rookies, apart from Hulkenberg there. So all the rookies are just not doing very well. I think they need to fix this for the F1 25. The rookies should be progressing. Like an F1 manager, I can assign. I'm trying to think of how to do F1 Manager on the channel, but F1 Manager at the moment I'm doing Aston Martin. I signed Kimi Antonelli and Oliver Behrman at their standard default rating. They're now 84 rated in a season because I put progression on them, and it's crazy. Like, they should realistically, Enzo Fittipaldi, yes, they should be getting used to the car, but it's the same with Lewis Hamilton. He was getting used to that Ferrari all winter, and he should be realistically top 14. He shouldn't be with the other rookies, bar Hulkenberg. But yeah, it is with this game. We're just going to plow through this season, forget about F1 24 stuff. We're just going to have here, have some good overtakes, have a good time, and then that's it until F1 25, which actually looks really good. But let's go for the main event.
Well, once upon a time, this used to be the season opener before it fell victim to a pandemic reshuffling. But now Albert Park is back at the heart of the F1 calendar, so welcome to sun-kissed Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Adams lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Russell, Stroll, Verstappen, Leclerc, Ocon, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Albon, Gasly, Joe, Bottas, Fittipaldi, Théo Pourchaire, Norris, Vesti, Behrman, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out.
Right, guys, as we approach the end of the formation lap around Melbourne, if you did see that we're going soft to medium, and it looks like the rest of the grid was doing. I looked away when they began the formation lap. I think majority of the grid are going around on softs until lap 6, I think it was. But unfortunately for Daniel Norris, I think Max Verstappen got a penalty last episode, but it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Our companion, our teammate is going to get a good reaction time. So is Carlos Sainz alongside. It's going to be 3 wide. Carlos Sainz is going to take the lead in Melbourne, and Oscar Piastri does not retain his lead. We're all back at one place where he began. Carlos Sainz, that Aston Martin is just probably the best it's going to have for a championship fight this season. As we do go a little bit wide there. Oh, sorry, we're on mediums. I do apologise. More mediums to hards, which won't happen. But if we do have to tire it like we did in last videos, which is crazy how much tire wear we had in that video for the softs. We might as well go on hards at that rate, because but Carlos Sainz does keep the lead for lap 1. He's going to get a little bit away as we do unfortunately go a little bit.
DRS now available.
A little bit wide. He's blocked the corner. But we're going to send a dummy and go round the outside, stick it to the inside, and make the move sick. That is a sick move. I love doing that. We did that a lot in last season in Monza, and I love doing that. It's probably the best thing to do. Just in true to course that they do it early, and then you can tuck back in still while going full speed. Oscar's 4 attempts towards him. I'm going to see if I can... Oh, he sent me the wrong way. Oscar and George, the main protagonists in this season for the championship, are so close to us. We've got a little DRS train sort of going on at the moment. He's going to be able to make this move. Oscar Piastri wants to move. He is going to hit us, actually, going into the corner. Oscar Piastri's so close. Right ends the way I wasn't looking. Apart from my bad driving,
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
apart from my bad driving, this reminds me of like an esports race. Everybody's so
We're
close.
approaching the pit window now.
Oh,
and
it
you're
might
gonna
be
on
double.
hards next time.
It feels like an esports race. Everybody's like took like literally under 5/10 of each other. It's crazy.
Okay, mate. Right, that front wing damage is going
Oh.
to hurt us. We've really got to look after it now. Let's put everything into protecting that front wing, please.
Have we got damage? Not a lot of damage, but it's there. But unfortunately, going onto the gravel there, it just was not our day. And I can't. This car is unbelievably hard to drive.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push.
Or the Piastri
Oscar's
And-
coming in for his stop now.
signs at both pits
Box, we're coming in this lap.
stick. As you can see on the minimap approaching the end of sector 1, you
Okay,
can
pit
see
in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
kind of clean there. The good thing is we are ahead of him when we go into the pits. Oh my god, that got close. Let's go boys. Oh, we got held up by the Aston Martin of Stroll. Will it be enough? They're approaching the main straight now. They're going to go past me
Pit
right now.
strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
As it stands, it's a McLaren 1-2 in Australia, and the home favourite is leading. That feels a little bit better. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. If we can defend Piastri from Carlos Sainz, I will take a third place finish, especially in this car. Oh, but Sainz is going to just whack us one right in the front wing.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Give him a little bit of his own medicine. Cut across him. But when we came to Austria, it's looked like a McLaren 1-2. But hopefully it would favour our way instead of our teammates' way. We qualified P1, Oscar qualified P2. But with the heaviness of this car and still building somewhat of a relationship with the team and getting used to the team, Oscar overtook us in the pits. We went probably onto the wrong tyre of the hards. But it's going to be the home favourite that rounds and goes down the main straight to take his first win at home. Oscar Piastri wins for McLaren, but it's going to be us in second to get a 1-2 in Australia as well. And we're not going to complain about that.
Great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
We're going to hopefully come better and back in Suzuka where we were ahead next, as Suzuka is a high graining track.
An award-winning day for Oscar Piastri.
So
as
we
he
need
takes the checkered flag and
to
wins.
figure out what the hell is wrong with this car and its tyre
This just
wear.
goes to show that the team have fully understood this new set of regulations and they've done a great job to deliver their driver a great car.
To be fair, it's been an absolute... to be fair, it's a pleasure to drive the McLaren. I'm glad they offered us a seat, but it's
And
extremely
look at
heavy.
that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium.
But a 1-2 for McLaren, we're not going to say no. I don't think you should ever say no for a 1-2 for your team.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
But Oscar Piastri wins in Australia, and it's us, Carlos Sainz, Russell, Hamilton, Stroll, Leclerc, Albon, Ocon, Verstappen. Jeez, Lando Norris from P17 to P11. That's not a bad amount of laps. That's not a lot of laps. It's not a number of laps you could have done that, but P11 is not bad. P12 is Gasly, P13 is Enzo Fittipaldi, P14 is Joe, 15th is Vesti, 16th is Porsche, then Behrman and Hulkenberg, and then Tsunoda. Oh yeah, with mechanical failure-ish, mechanical fault, and then Valtteri Bottas. The standings is we lead the championship, but just by 8 points. Just by 8 points. George Russell and Carlos Sainz are level on points, but the constructors we lead away by 28 points. We have a nice little. We have a good buffer to Mercedes, a very good buffer to Mercedes, as Red Bull only scored 1 point, which is crazy to me. And I think we got an offer from Red Bull. I mean, I'm glad we didn't sign for them, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was a little bit entertaining. It wasn't that entertaining for me. It was very stressful, but I'll see you guys in Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix. See you then.